gonna wipe off my palette. I'm not gonna destroy every color I've mixed, but I'm gonna make room for more colors and colors that I just don't want here anymore. I can move them around or get rid of them. So I'm gonna just clean off my palette. Just like that. That's it. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Just so I got some fresh space on which to mix. Okay. Whoops, these can go away. And I gotta get some clean rags. I gotta get clean rags. Right, Bernie? What does this look like? I use old socks that have gotten holes in them for rags. They make great rags. I cut them in half, use them for rags. They're very absorbent. These are 100% cotton. Well, they're probably not, these are not 100% anymore because I can't find 100% cotton socks, but these are more cotton than not, and they work great. So don't throw your old socks away. Use them for rags. All right, here we go. First thing I'm gonna do is move these brushes out of my paint piles. I'm gonna extend this back here because I've got to do that. Okay, that's good for now. And now I'm gonna do this label. Got the local color here of what I consider this to basically be burnt sienna on the Knob Creek. It's a delicious whiskey. And this one is Knob Creek Smoked Maple. It is really good. If you like whiskey, that is. So I'm just gonna add a little ultramarine and gray that down. I'm gonna add a little bit of white and then this little yellow stuff I made over here, this yellow ochre stuff, and make that more opaque. That's beautimous. And then I just want to add a little bit of red, a little warm red, cool red, excuse me, a little cool red. and little bit of sap green, little sap green, never hurt anybody. And then I just want a little more, I'm gonna put a little permanent rose in there. And a little bit of this dark gray. Rosy that up a little bit. All right, then I'll see what that looks like up here. It's almost the same color as what I got up there. And I'm happy with that. So, here we go. This is a white part, so let me just mix up some more of this yellow stuff. To me, it's just all kind of, it's stuff. It's all stuff. It's my stuff. That's too light for me right now, so I'm just gonna darken my stuff, and I'm gonna add a little bit of red in here. Okay. It's gonna go right here. Okay, now I can put my red stuff. Not sure. Oh, that was where my, oh, yeah. I forgot where that was. I was like, what is this? I didn't know where it was. Where's my necklace? It's right here. This is my necklace. There we go. No indications. No, I'm just gonna go like this. And this goes all the way over here. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. And it ends down here. Like this. And then this is a little bit underneath this part right here. Yeah. Okay, so this is that way a little bit angled, and so that's gonna, I need to put that in there. I want it to go like that. Like so. And then that is gonna have, now I can, this, I'm gonna just adjust my little line right here because it's a little wiggly and it gets too wide. So I'm gonna go like this. Whoop, there it goes. And that is back, I'm back in business. I'm back in business. Like that. Back in business. Okay. Then I want to work here on this. And I'm just gonna outline this a little bit because this is doing some weird stuff for me. So I'm gonna put this goes here. There is actually, yeah, I'm not painting. There's a whistle back here, but I'm not painting that whistle. Because I can do that. So if you ever see me or you see an artist squinting at something, it's not that they're being artistic or cool, although that is artistically cool when you squint at something. Clint Eastwood did that, and he's cool. But when an artist squints, it's because they're trying to eliminate the excess light entering the eye so that they can see the basic values, the highlights and the lightest lights and the darkest darks. They're eliminating, essentially trying to eliminate all the middle values. And that's what I did here to try to see this. I squinted my eyes down at it like this. I squinted where I could just see a shape right here and here. Oops, my bottle rolled backwards. No, it's about in the same spot. My bottle rolled. My bottle rolled. Shitter's full. Now I just wanna put some of this. I don't know what the hell this is. Whoops. Oh, I see. I see now. What do you mean I can't see that? I can say that in England. This is looking fat. Huh. Yes, it looks melted. I can fix that. Now I just have to reshape it. Where did that light go? That's good for them. I need some green in there. I want some green. Like this. And there's a label in there somewhere that's going like this. So I'm painting this label. It is, you can see the label, I can see the label through the bottle, and you have to paint what you see through the bottle. That is the key to making glass look believable. Just mixing up some more stuff. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm happy with that. Somebody else may not be, but I am. And it's my painting. Okay, next, I want to work a little bit more on this. Right here, there. Okay, now this, we'll go back to this later. It's wet, and so when a painting is really wet and I want to define things like the rings around this cap on this bottle of wine, I have to let it dry. Otherwise it just makes mud. See, that's making mud. This is what I call mud. It doesn't know what color it wants to be. That I don't like. I wanna walk with you on a cloudy day. Where the yellow grass grows knee high, so won't you try to come? Come away with me tonight. Come away with me. I've got major back problems. My back hurts. Now, this has a it has a it has a label on it. And so what I'm gonna do is up here, I'm gonna add some blue, and I'm just gonna go right for now, like that, and then I'm gonna let that sit there. And I'm just gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit because I need to get more. I want that, and then I want to do it a little bit more detailed, but I wanted those sketchy things in there. And then there's this little wiggly line right here underneath that. Okay, so let's see. Now, there are some kind of like, there's probably like a health warning or something, a health warning label on the back of my whiskey bottle, but I'm gonna ignore that. I want to pretend that that's not there. So I'm not gonna put the whiskey label on the back with the health warning on it. this is going to be, wait a minute. This edge in here. This is going to be blanket. Okay, I just have to, like this is going to be a lot darker. Let me put some, I'll show you what I mean. Right here, there's going to be a bunch of like really light stuff in here. And then there's going to be some dark stuff. There's already dark stuff over here and here. There. We're going to leave that for now. And then there's dark stuff down here where the bottom of the bowl is. And I'm going to kind of do this, that, and this, that. And what am I doing over here? Oh yeah, this is part of my wine rack. So I need to put this in here. Okay, I need a different brush. I'm painting the edges of this. I generally do paint the edges of my paintings. The sides, I should say. I paint the edges, but I paint the sides. I paint around the sides. Because it was really just because I started doing it because I can't afford to frame my paintings, and I'm assuming that other people might not either be able to. Or some people don't like framing paintings when they hang them in their homes. People with modern homes, with kind of a modern style, some of them like paintings that are unframed, and I prefer paintings that are unframed. But to make it look presentable and complete and neat and tidy and just ready to hang, in my opinion, I paint around the sides. And they make those gallery wrap canvases that they call them gallery wraps, and all a gallery wrap is wrapped around the side like that. And this particular canvas has a really nice finished back edge to it, as opposed to one that's just stapled on the back here. This is hidden inside, and it's reinforced with this piece here. And so the canvas goes down inside, and this piece sits down over it. So I'm assuming the staples are under here on the white part, and this goes on, and then they staple that on. Somehow they connect it there. And I get these at Hobby Lobby, and they're not that expensive. And it cost me to make this canvas with this quality of canvas, cost me way more in raw materials. And I make my own canvases if I need to, because sometimes I need a certain size. But if I can use a size that's pre-made, it's cheaper for me. And so I paint around the edge of my canvases. And I'll probably say more about that. I just wanted to mention it because I was doing it right now. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit